former Transkei, deep in the heart of South Africa's Eastern Cape Province. This is where Nelson Mandela was born in a mud hut in the remote village of Umvezo in July 1918. When he was just a young boy, his family moved to the nearby village of Kunu, where the young Mandela spent his early years. Many over the years have claimed that Nelson Mandela's boyhood had played an important role in shaping him as a man and as a leader.
Nelson Mandela was always learning something. So there are so many elements, that shaped his life. But basically, his boyhood was the foundation.
Today, many of the places of significance during his boyhood is part of the Nelson Mandela Heritage Trail. They include the first school he attended, to the church where he was baptized, and the place where he became a man. Visitors can hike to these historic places of memory and pay homage to the Mandela legacy.
The fact that Nelson Mandela was baptized here, we are very happy. We are proud.
I heard the story about Tata Nelson Mandela as a young boy, that he used to play sticks with other boys, and he was always superior with them. And he was also playing boxing, and he was always number one.
Another one of Mandela's favorite pastimes was sliding down his favorite granite rock. He and other young boys in the area would spend hours playing on this rock to while away the time while they herded their father's sheep and cattle. Today, visitors to the museum come here as part of the Mandela cultural experience. In 1927, after the death of his beloved father, Mpakwanisa, the 9-year-old Nelson was entrusted to the highly respected paramount chief, Jongintabo Dalindyebo. The young Nelson's mother brought him here to Mqhekezeni, where he was taken under the wing of Jongintaba, the acting king or regent of the Tembu people. Nelson Mandela said it was here at Mqhekezeni where his political interest was first aroused. As a young boy, he would spend a great deal of time listening to the discussions and traditional meetings of the elders in his village.
Where he was brought up by the regent king, Jongintaba, he learned a lot of things that were taught by the old kings like King Ngubengcuka, and of caring for his people, and of always listening to the people who are elders, and always relate to the people, and always consult with the people.
Decades later, when he was president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela came back here to visit Mqhekezeni, these huts where the regent lived with his wives, as well as the hut the young Mandela had shared with the regent's son Justice after they had become men. Justice's widow, who says she came to Mqhekezeni at the age of 24, did not know the young Mandela, but said she was touched by his strength and kindness during his later years. We were so happy and proud of him. Whenever my family saw him or visited his house, he showed great generosity. One of the most sacred sites on the Mandela Heritage Trail is the Mandela Family Cemetery, where the bones of both Mandela's parents and other family members lie. A site which Mandela visited many times over the years to pay respect to his ancestors. A place which people from across the globe will be able to visit for years to come, to experience the natural, cultural and historic landscape which helped shape the legend that was Nelson Mandela. Renadel Calm, CCTV, Kunu.